We're kicking off the house search 6 miles east of the M5 in the rural village of Catcott. Surrounded by fields and farmland, Catcott is one of the 12 villages of the Polden Hills. It's home to a Grade 1 listed church dating back to the 13th century, and with a population of around 500, it's the epitome of peace and quiet. But should the tranquility become too much, this small settlement boasts 2 pubs. And not far from the centre of the village is our first property. Right, in you come. In you come. What do you think to all this then? Come over here. This is our first property for you.
Looks good so far. Loving the stone.
Isn't it lovely? That bit is the oldest bit. It's about 300 years old. It's an old barn that's been converted, and then this bit was added about 3 years ago with some wonderful oak crux beams in it, wood burner and so on. The one thing we have to be upfront about is that we don't have acres and acres for you here. As you can see, it is quite an enclosed garden setup. But we do have access to somebody up the road who regularly rents out paddocks.
Okay.
All right, so if this little village community is for you, and if this house is for you, I think we can satisfy every end, but it is a fantastic property, this.
Looking forward to seeing inside it.
Come on then, let's have a look. With the option of land for animals off-site, this magical walled garden does fulfil their desire for a restful retreat from work, and I'm hoping the inside will impress. So there, this is the new bit. What do you reckon?
Very nice.
Fantastic.
Loving
the wood.
the woodwork.
Isn't it beautiful?
And I love the stove.
Yep, yep.
And the light as well, coming in from the skylights too.
Is this the sort of thing that would work?
It's definitely a place that you can relax and, you know, chill.
And it goes on into the kitchen, which is here, which is a nice sort of open plan. There's a larder and a utility room through that door there. But it's got a lovely kind of flow to it, I think.
It is, yeah. And it's nice and country feeling too, isn't it?
But you're not saying very much, Mark, which is worrying me slightly.
Yeah. What's going on in my mind is, does it give us that formal space for formal dining?
Yeah, we don't mind doing the sort of informal things if we've just got house guests, but when it comes to big occasions like Christmas, etc., we do like to have the formal dining space.
I mean, there is the snug next door. That could become a dining room. You can, you know, adapt part of that enormous living room. Really
it does give a lot of options from what we've seen.
Yeah.
OK, let's continue this way. It might not have a ready-made dining room, but as well as a separate WC, there is a downstairs 3rd bedroom with its own ensuite shower and sauna. And upstairs there is a further guest double as well as the master bedroom. Now, there are 2 bedrooms up here. None of them are ensuite, but they are served by a very big family bathroom right next door.
Okay.
This is currently the master bedroom.
Yes, nice size.
Good high ceilings, fantastic light.
I do want to finish off with this, I think, amazing studio in the garden. It's currently set up as an ensuite, so it's a great annex for your guests, but could it be your workshop? Yeah, let's have a look. Overlooking an ornamental pond, this single-storey cabin could make a fantastic stained glass studio for Julie. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Not bad, is it?
That's very nice.
The question is, does it stay as bedroom with ensuite through there, or is it going to be a studio?
Studio.
I say bedroom. We're not going to agree on this one, I don't think, but I actually quite like that this is separate from the house, and your guests have got the flexibility that they can, you know, get up whenever they want, they can go to the bathroom without disturbing you and all that sort of stuff, and, you know, they can sort of more or less be independent, but no, he wants them in the house.
East wing and west wing.
No, it would definitely make a good studio. But as I say, I like the fact it's got the ensuite and, you know...
Well, it means that you don't have to traipse in and out if you're all covered in chemicals and lead and acid and all the other stuff that you play with. And there's another outbuilding currently being used as an office and extra bedroom, which could also be made into a workshop or more guest accommodation. Have you got any idea of what property number 1 is on the market for?
I'm going to go for... top end of the budget, I think. I'm going to go for 495.
I'm going to go a lot less.
OK.
425.
This is on at £475,000. Obviously open to offers, but, you know, you do get quite a lot for it. The only issue, I suppose, is whether or not you can compromise on the lack of obvious acreage and whether the whole animal issue is one that's going to really take hold in your minds and you want to pursue more fully. But as a property to come in and live in, I think it works.
For a property to live in, it hits the mark for me.
And you've yet to see that little studio outside?
Yes.
Go on then. Off you go. Explore to your heart's content. For £25,000 under budget, this converted barn and outbuildings give Mark and Julie 2 large living spaces, a contemporary kitchen diner, a minimum of 3 bedrooms for visiting friends and family, plus a choice of 2 outbuildings for Julie's work studio. But is it enough house and garden?
Walking into that lovely family room, that was a revelation. I loved the oak beams, I loved the space, I loved the light. Whether it's a contender or not, I'm not sure, because we really do want some more outdoor space.
It's a beautiful house. It's got lots of things that we really like. I just think it lacks one room downstairs, which is either the dining room or a separate living area.
Ah, there you go. I was rather enjoying this. I thought you were going to take a bit longer. Thought maybe you'd found the kettle and made us a cup of tea.
Lots to see, lots to think about.
Well, I think this is a great start, certainly.
Yeah.
But I think we still have some way to go. Let's get going.